y'all? It's your boy Jay Cruz, aka known as the Audiocat. The difference with me, when I'm doing it, I do like if I'm doing it for TV. Got another great video for y'all today. We got somebody came into the shop today, which is a pleasure and honor to have him. Y'all know him, aka, and I don't know what you want to describe him as or what you know him as, but if you see that logo on the shirt, you should know who it is.
Hey man, I'm the people's champ, man.
He's the people's champ. He's Demonology, and we got a little project for y'all that he was doing for him today, which could be great. You see these here? These are the ones that be out there on the track snatching some souls. So he wants to let you know what it is that he's using while he's flying right by you, and we're gonna be doing something on them today, guys. So we're gonna get these tires and stuff.
Mickey is sticky.
Mickey is sticky, I'll tell you that right now. That's the next set of tires I'm definitely gonna get. Look at all the stuff inside the tires. Look how sticky, look, there's rock stuck up in here. Look how sticky this is. Then you wonder why he be doing what he do, but he got the right setup to do what he do, and that's why he do what he do, and he's gonna keep on doing it, and we love his channel. We actually been subscribed for many long time. And it's been a pleasure to see him. He actually one of the guys who inspired me to get my HELLCAT. Whenever you watch that car go out in the track and you see him just
hey man, if you need audio or tires, you come see AudioCat.
Man, we appreciate that.
Hey, but we got an audio project we're gonna be working on the soul snatch.
That could be a fun one too. That could be the next one coming. But no, but it's all right. But they don't know what it's gonna be. So they don't know what it's gonna be. But we're gonna get it done. But I'm gonna continue while I get these tires rolling to get everything prepared.
Right there. Look at them big meats.
Boy, all this stuff is stuck in there.
Look at them big meats right there. Oh, don't worry. So if you watch real close on my videos, when you see me pull up to the line, the first thing you see me do, I get in the water blocks and I go, whoop, I just turn them over really quick. That knocks all this gravel and dust and stuff off the tire. That's what I'm doing. I'm cleaning the tire. I just turn them over lightly. I don't want to turn them over so much in the water, it throws water up in the wheel and it's dripping down. Then I pull forward out of the water box, do my burnout, get them nice and steamy, and then drag it a little bit farther to make sure that I melt all the extra water.
We know you know what you're doing because we see it all the time. Be going out crazy. Look, this what we're gonna do. Your demon gonna come here and look like this, Herman.
Oh, man.
We're gonna grab it and start doing this, and people are like, yo, what's going on? But we're gonna do this to it. No, we're not. We're not gonna do that to the demon. But let me go ahead and continue, guys, and we get ourselves prepared. We're gonna be doing a little project for these bad boys today. We're gonna be adding some letters to them, the Mickey Thompson letters on them, so he, you know, he could do what he do when he gets on there. He looks as good as he can. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, who's this? Real is in the building. Real is in the building.
Look at it, matching all the way. He look like, hey man, he look like
he even got one of these yet.
Hey man, he look like he just walked out of hell. Look at him.
I did.
He's on fire. The bed was hell this morning. He didn't want to get up.
What you doing up this early, real?
I ain't want to get up, man.
Hey man, that real. Hey, that real say he looked like a little dude, but he really a big dude.
He tall.
Real like 230. Real like 230.
And that's 230 pounds of man. You got to get that right. That's not just 230 pounds. That's 230 pounds of man.
Just in my stomach.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, check this out. So, Captain, what you call it? Hold on. No, I got to go this way. Hold on. What did you call him? Captain what?
Man, that's Captain Caveman.
He like bad boy? Who bad boy? I know he's Captain Caveman. I'll tell you right now, maybe today's the day you end up changing your name on your channel, Captain Caveman. It's stuck better. It is what it is. But anyway, y'all, let me come over here and get this situated so I can start doing the thing over. This is the project we're gonna have today, guys. We have the Soul Snatchers tires here, as y'all can see. We got the Soul Snatchers tires right there getting situated, and we're gonna go ahead and get these Mickey Thompson letters right on the bad boy. So I'm gonna go do some measuring, get some stuff situated first so I can make sure that it's 100%. And make sure that it's gonna do what I want it to do, so make sure that it's gonna be. So I'm gonna take a look at it, measure out the tires, make sure everything came out good. It could be the first process I do is measure to make sure that when I put them on, we have the look that we're trying to accomplish and get this going, guys. So let's continue.
Like a pig in a blanket with a head sticking up out of the hood right now.
Hey man, hey y'all, there go the red leprechaun right there.
I'm the real, not a red leprechaun. Hey, get all y'all cameras off me like that, man.
No, we watching.
Famous, man. We like paparazzi. Come on, man. We paparazzi.
We got you. Tell us what happened. What happened?
Leave me alone,
Hey, you better make your bodyguard do some work for you, Real.
I know, Kay, man. Why you filming? Help me out.
Hey, Real, why you tell this man to get from behind the camera?
Hey, man, cause hell's on now.
I mean, get from behind the camera.
This is bait. He ain't no salesman. That's what he thinks he is, a salesman.
You like how I hit him with. Oh yeah. You handled up.
No, he just said you was fired.
Who?
Yeah. Since you wanted to take credit,
I looked at him. Hey, you got to
Hold on, no, I want to know. Tell me.
I looked at him and I go.
I said, why you behind the counter? Where's Jeff?
And I go like this.
I fired him.
No.
What? Yeah. He said I fired him.
I go. Oh no, I'm a badass salesman.
No, he ain't say
I'm only gonna say one thing. I'm only gonna say one thing to y'all.
He got it on his live, y'all. He ain't say that.
He ain't say that. AudioCat, what I want to know is, I know you told my man, don't have the people back here looking at they.
Well, now we talking about him getting fired with customer back there, but if you decided to get fired on your day off,
Yeah.
that thing that's even worse. Uncle, tell me, how was it that this happened?
Hey, Demonology, sir, I need you to step up there. We can't work on
Thank
your
you,
wheels.
sir. Hey, I know your boss told you.
Now you got scared.
You see,
Jonathan don't follow the rules, so you gonna be fired.
but the only thing that's gonna happen.
If you try to move him, he gonna just Zeus him. Whatever the hell he called.
Hey man, hey, he just following orders, man.
Hey, well,
from the
he ain't
big
gonna
boss.
listen to your orders.
Wait a minute.
And you
Well, no. Is that it comes to the rules. There's a golden rule that we have out there. Rule number 1, the boss is always right.
The boss is
Rule
always
number 2, if the boss is wrong, read rule number 1. The boss is always right. And it comes to be like this. If he's a guest of the boss, how you gonna tell me that I got a guest in the house? And you gonna tell me that he's not welcome back in? Man, he can go to my office if he wants to, my guest. Boss.
Oh,
Hey man, we gonna leave the captain
He puts
alone,
you on
man.
the spot, man.
What's his name, Captain what?
That's Captain K, man. We got the
Hey, man.
All right, well, let me get this going here.
New name. He ain't no-
Because this is what we got going on.
Hey guys, check it out. Look, I wanted to get my wheels done right. This is something that I wanted Mickey Thompson to do. I'm not gonna mention the other tire brand.
I like the way it looks, but first of all, second of all, that the client like what it looks. These are the letters we chose. Okay, they're 4 inches. Well, edit. But a long story short, we're
Okay,
gonna do
so
that.
those are 4-inch letters. So let's go back and
Yeah.
go.
So these are 4-inch letters here. We're gonna get them now. What I'm gonna start doing is getting the placement done where I can get this situated to make sure it's exactly gonna be the look of how I want. So far this is just a rough draft of what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna do some measuring to make sure my points are exactly the distance that I want them to be. And if everything looks good, then when I got the tires situated, I lined the stickers of exactly what it is that I want it to do. Even on my day off, y'all.
Put that on silent.
What I do is now I'm getting the situation of the tire, getting it preparation, right? Getting it cleaned out. Remember, there's a sticker that's going on to the tire that's original. We gotta make sure the surface is clean. There's a process. You have to kind of go over it over and over again. So I'm using some Bright. It's a tire cleaner. It's a company I've always used. It's Black Magic. They've been around for years. People with white walls love this stuff because it makes the white walls. Well, they got this product too. I'm gonna get this and start cleaning out this area. I'm gonna brush it down. When I get done brushing, I got some towels. I keep on going through till the towel comes out being clean. Once I see the towel that's clean, that means there's no residue, there's no dirt, there's no dust, no nothing on it. Then I get the preparation ready of measuring where I want to go, putting the adhesive on the stickers and getting it on the vehicle. So I'm gonna start brushing this down and start getting just a general brush out of what my area is gonna be. And you can see, I don't know if you can on camera, but you're gonna see that you're getting some brown foam in there. That's actually dirt and dust that's been applied to this. Usually the dust that he leaves all the other cars in when he's passing right by them. But this is what we're doing right here.
Leaving them in the dust.
Leaving them in the
Man,
dust,
that's them
literally.
souls coming out.
Yeah, I know.
So now I'm just gonna go and brush and just kind of make sure that my whole contact area can be really clean. Once I get that, I'm gonna grab a towel. And what I usually do, I fold it into a quarter and I can start to wipe down. And like I'm wiping down, you're gonna get to see that there's a lot of stuff left on the tire. Well, that's not tire, that's actually dirt and grime that's on the tire. So that means we have to continue doing it until we get it scot clean. We'll go spray it again. If you don't clean your surface right, it's not gonna stick right. One of those takeoffs that he does, like he do when he be doing what he do, it'll stay right in the track. So we're gonna just keep on going through the process and making sure that we get it. When you see these letters coming across to you guys, you guys doing this at home, if you see the letter have lines going across, you kind of want to brush through this way into the grooves that you have, because it allows you to get the dirt that's stuck inside of those grooves. You want to make sure that you get a full contact when you're doing this. So I'm gonna kind of go through the Mickey letters that are on there right now, make sure I get everything that's inside there possibly clean. And keep on going until I keep on going. So here, let's go to the point now we got the clean towel so we can show people we wiped it till it's clean.
Did you turn this on?
You wiped it down?
Yeah, I wiped it down, man. I got it completely cleaned out now.
I see, got this Mickey Thompson look like it just came off the floor.
No residue.
I know.
Through here,
What is that? That little hand thing.
no residue.
Yeah, you can actually see.
Clean it down with that brush.
Gotta clean it, clean.
Get it now, boy.
You gotta get it clean. If you don't get it clean, you're not gonna stick. That's very important, guys. Take your time, don't be in a rush. Do it once, do it right, be over with it. Don't be like bad boy basehead that you know.
Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's besides the point. I do jobs half-assed.
Yeah, right.
What? What?
fired.
And you just said that on camera? Hey, and everybody say, shoot, you go up there, you buy a speaker and you get a tool free. Hey, they was getting on him and they was getting on him on that video, man.
My father be pounding around now. My dad be doing. Remember when he got the customer with the boo-boo and the...
Oh yeah, boo-boo on the toilet seat. Your damn pop's crazy, man.
Man, I'm glad he enjoys himself. I'm glad he with me, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad he with me and we're able to do what we do together because it's a blessing that I have.
I know.
To be able to have him close to me as he is. And, you know, don't think it's easy. We have our moments and we fight and so on and so on, but he's my father. I respect him. I love him. And pretty much I'm grateful.
That's because y'all around each other too much.
Man, that's the good.
That's what it is. Yeah, don't walk out on me.
Okay, see, so check it out real. So now that I'm walking, I'm finna put him in the box. So now it's gonna fall in right there.
Don't stick me in that one. I'm good.
Gonna have drones after you and everything dealing with his wife. Shoot.
My wife Puerto Rican.
Don't let her. No, she don't play.
You know, and it was funny, guys. And I mean, this is besides the point. But I was talking to somebody yesterday who was telling me about their marriage and how they're happy, but their wife's a little tough. And I told him that my ex-wife before, she wasn't as tough as my new wife. But if my wife wouldn't be as tough as she is, I wouldn't be where I'm at today either. Yeah. Because I think that have changed and it changed. Before I would kind of do whatever I wanted to, walk out whenever I wanted to, and I didn't really care. There was no outcome. With my wife now, you think about it, when you really truthfully love somebody, you grow to love somebody, you learn to respect them. You learn to compromise them and their feelings become your feelings. And if I'm gonna be with my wife and she could do something to hurt me, does she really love me? But it goes the same thing. If I really love her and I'm gonna do something that's gonna hurt her, do I really love her? And we're talking about this with somebody yesterday and we just ended up talking about wives again. But it's actually true. If you love your partner, you make changes in your life. You don't do what if you went clubbing every day with your friends and you become a serious man and you become a man in your home and you love your wife, do you still go out clubbing every day with your friends?
You look at me.
You see what I'm saying? Mr. Real, settle down. I mean, you call Real where you at? I'm at home. I'm like, okay, I already know he's a man. And Herman, you married too, so you know.
Hey man, I'm at the house. Hey,
But you can't take him from that strip though. You can't take me from the car meets either.
Hey man, I'm like what AUDIOCAT say. You know, AUDIOCAT say love hurt. That's why he got all them knots in the back of his head.
Exactly. Seen her lump them up.
Real love hurt.
Real love gets beat up.
All right, let's check and make sure the surface is clean. We got a new towel. I'm gonna come through, start wiping through this tire here. I shouldn't have no major debris. That means that now that I got nothing, you guys seen that, guys?
Let me get the rag.
I came through here. I'm coming through this area.
You bring the rag up by your face, because it's tracking your face. There we go.
No, now I'm coming up here. You see the towel, guys? I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna wipe it through. We got nothing coming up, just a little minor, but nothing too big. So that means we have a good surface now to be able to get it stuck on. So now I'm just gonna come around here and take off all the residue that I have with the cleaning and make sure that I'm good. So now my tire is ready to get the mounting installed. So this is the next process we're going to jump into now, is getting the letters mounted to the tire. So again, I already did some pre-measurements because the letters we have, and wipe the letters in the background also. You want to make sure your letters are nice and clean when you get this install going on. Make sure you don't have no debris on your letters. Cleaning is impossible. It's a big process of it. And what I'm going to do is I already measured on this side. I'm gonna start off with one side and then I'm gonna go to the next one. So I'm gonna get this part here, make sure my letters are nice and clean, and I'm going to come and lay them down to the track in which I want it to be at. What I use on this, the tire wall meets the thread of the unit, there's a little round piece. So I'm gonna use that as my guidance that I'm gonna use to come around here to get my letters aligned. Next thing I'm also going to do, because the letters come in two pieces, there's a gap in between every single gap. I'm going to make sure that I get the same exact gap that I needed to get this going. That's where I'm going to start. I'm going to do it piece by piece, obviously, and we're going to get it rolling. So let me get this book around here, and let's go to the first process that we have to have in getting the bad boy installed. So they'll send you some glue. The glue you're going to use to put it on, it's best to do it in sections because there are other things that you need to be attentive to. You can't really put your hand and focus on pressing down the whole sticker at one time. So you have to do it by sections to make sure you get it completely stuck onto the tire. And also, you don't want to use too much glue because then you got it sticking out. At the end of the sticking, if there's any points that are lifted up, you can just go back and touch them up, and I'll show you if we have that issue. But I'm gonna come in here, and I'm gonna start getting it popped up and open.
Here we go, guys. In the words of the Dunk Master, here's a master at work.
Or
should we say the words of Stunner Reese? Let's get it, let's go.
No, I just say gap sauce.
Gap sauce.
That's all I just say.
These that are really big, look at the glue that we have to stick it on. We got to make sure we have enough to do all of it, right? So it's not that you're going to be cheap with it, but you want to be savvy in what you're doing. On these letters, remember glue, and everybody think about this, when you put a liquid on a flat surface and you press it, what does it do? It expands out. So what we're going to do, we're going to start from the center. We're going to kind of color it in like we're coloring the letter and get it to where it needs to be. So I'm going to start the process here. I'm going to start coming here.
No, you can't do that.
Man, stop playing around so much. I'm kind of going to become like if I'm coloring a Crayola when I was young.
Well, he's staying in the lines too, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
You want to get it closer to the edge as you can, so you don't have to try to fix them later, but without being too excessive.
You know, they always say, you know, people that work on other people's car work on somebody else's stuff better than they work on their own.
What are you trying to say to me, Will?
He'll be all outside the lines and why not putting enough on you?
The thing with me is that I got to work on people's cars and their cars.
I know. You know what they always said? If you got a mechanic, your car always look better than his or always run better because they never got time to work on their own.
This is the slowest I've ever seen him work. Usually he's 90 to nothing.
You guys are shooting a lot of fire. We got to take a break tomorrow. I want you to remember that. Y'all can shoot all y'all want right now, but tomorrow my day.
Hey, step back, man.
You know,
I wasn't talking about you.
Y'all, you have any extra lighting in here, real? Like a portable light? Handheld light?
And the tint,
Yep.
the tint.
All right, y'all.
So we got the glue on there. I'm gonna let this get close. You can see kind of what I did. Y'all can see I got it close to the edges as I can, but it's very lightly spread out. Here goes the magic, guys. We got to get this bad boy stuck right on here to the measurements in which I put it to. So now I have to come and get it right on this line here. I'm on my line. I'm on my line. Get this bad boy out of here. I'm on my line. For now, what I got to do is start getting the tire pressed. So you got to press it down for 30 seconds. Drew, I'm going to use you over here. Put your hand down on these letters. Get half of it, press it down, because you've got big letters. 30 seconds, we got to keep on applying pressure for 30 seconds, all the way down. 30 seconds, just kind of smooth it through, kind of press it through, and just kind of push the glue to the areas that you want it to get to for 30 seconds. But I want to get it from my side first, so I can get the gap that I want in between every letter that we're going to be having here. So boom, I'm pretty much where I'm at. Now let me just start placing this down, and follow the curve all the way around, place the little bottom of the wire right there, bring it down. And we can get those at the end of the installation.
In Spanish, what you doing?
Y básicamente estamos tomando el logo de Mickey Thompson, que es lo que le corre en su carro. Ahorita, ¿qué goma está corriendo? So, ahora mismo estamos haciendo el proceso de instalación para que la gente pueda entenderlo.
Something bad about me in Spanish, bro.
Well, that's your conscience, not mine. It's actually a commercial for one insurance company sitting down. They got the cans. I don't know if you've seen any. He needs a hug, and they got to get up and give him a hug. Y'all seen that commercial? The Chinese man like, okay, what do you want? And the process continues. So now, I'm gonna go verify my. Wow. That what you wanted?
Boy, you make it.
You want it big. I mean, they can see this from the UFOs, from the Space Coast, from whatever come up, they can be able to see it. Put it on video. This is how y'all want. Listen. Can't drink it, my wife watches.
Man, hey, let's get Demonology on here. Looking like his car plus
Y'all
his
look
top.
like y'all have
Look at that.
standoffs.
We is.
On the left side.
Get off me, Demonology.
I don't know where they pound.
Hey, it's 230 pounds.
This 230 pounds. This ain't jujitsu.
How much are you?
This ain't jujitsu. This just.
And you know what? And he can agree with this.
This just whoop your A.
As long as you can get your car, that's it. It's over with.
Hey,
Real got it.
you ain't finna bring that jujitsu to this street fight.
Huh?
He ain't finna bring that jujitsu to this street fight.
I know that's right, real.
I'm gonna have to kick him in his ass. Hey, one thing you always learn about any of this stuff, just don't get hit. You move out the way. Don't let them catch you. That's all you gotta do to get to defeat him. Hey, you can't catch me. You can't either.
You came in here dressed up like the Flash.
This man right here, man, you get your melon head. You looking like a burnt Pop-Tart over here.
I thought this was Barry Allen.
You like a burnt Pop-Tart.
Hey man, real man, you gotta quit wearing that outfit, man. Them auditions was years ago.
What audition? What audition?
For the Flash.
Hey man, see when he had his camera on me, I can't get my stuff out. You know, he want to take over. I'm gonna let him take over today. But when I go get my camera out the car, he better be ready. No, I ain't ready. I'm gonna let you impress your viewers right real quick. Wait till I go get my camera. We're gonna have a roast section. My camera in the car. My camera in the car on the charger.
Then go give me your battery.
On the charger. I'm gonna give you my battery and I need it for my reviews for today. Huh?
You got the same camera?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so what do you think about the Sony versus the Canon?
The Sony is too jumpy. The stabilization is it's not as good as the
They
Canon.
say in the hot weather, the Canon a lot of times will heat up.
Yeah, the Canon, if you go from like a cold environment to a hot environment, it'll start fogging up. And but that's pretty much with any camera.
No. They were saying that the battery heat up and it'll freeze. You hadn't felt that with the film?
No.
My battery fell to me right now, and I just charge it all night. That's my personal opinion.
No, he just didn't charge it, y'all.
I took the battery
He
off
put
the
it on
charger.
there.
No,
He put it on there,
no.
probably bumped it,
No,
knocked it off
you're
the
not getting
charger.
it. I took the battery off of here and I put it in the original Canon charger. Get that right. I didn't use the USB.
You did that this morning. Y'all, this is Jeff now. He did that this morning. No, this is
When did
Jeff.
you want me to lie to you?
No,
You work
no,
for it.
you
The best thing to do
forget.
is leave the building.
No,
I
he
did not
forget,
do that.
don't it?
That's what he's saying, bro.
He forget.
You're calling him a liar.
Because he forget.
Guess what? I don't like it.
Hey man, get the hell off me. I ain't called no lie, he just forget.
I would say something, but I think it'd be the camera.
Yeah, there you go. Let's stick to the
Get back to the scripts. Back in
If I
Irving,
punch him,
Texas.
I told y'all he the bully in school that always get beat up.
We'll do it better.
Him. He the bully in school that get beat up all the time.
Ready for this? Here goes the little part.
A few moments later.
Get up out of here.
Marker is erasable, obviously it's erasable, so I'm gonna align my lines to where I put it. So I know that this is where I want it to be. Boom. Now I just come and follow my curve, my contour of my tire that I want it to have. Bring it right there down, and sticking begins.
real.
When you're around it too much, it kind of happens. He didn't record that part, did he? What you want to do, you got to be careful, because remember, even though you stuck them on, there might be edges that did not get completely stuck down. You kind of want to get the letter, start getting it, and peel it back like this. That's how I do them. I just really come back by putting it from the back side. Make sure I got nothing stuck on the letter because I come through, and then I could do any touch-ups that I have to do. I'm just following the letter off, following the letters off. And then what I'm gonna do now after that is there's a little inserts in here. I'm gonna get these inserts inside. It's actually, I have my blade over here a second ago. These little points here that are the inserts of the letter itself. So I can take off everything itself, and then I can start doing some checking to see if we do have any errors that we might have to go and touch to fix up. So what I do here, guys, is when I see a failure, like a little area that could be a void, I just come and lift it up a little bit, and I can put a little bit right there and there, and just stick it down. Let it sit. Come back, start touching all the edges, nothing there, nothing here. That's not, the clear is good. The rubber down here is not. And there's actually a little clear that we still have to take off on top of this right now at the end of the job. But right now, I'm just getting all these edges stuck on. Usually you're gonna notice the voids at the edges. That's kind of normally where you're gonna get the problems at. And you can start kind of feeling it. Make sure that you got the edges are good. That's good, good, good. Right here we have a little void. If you look at, you see I lift it up a little bit, y'all? And I'm gonna come inside here, a little touch up right there, stick it down and let it go down.
Arrow be here, sir.
I'll tell you right now, before the ET. So Mickey Thompson ET will be right here on this side, just underneath that.
Okay, so this is passenger side?
This is passenger side. Well, you can tell on the other side too, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's passenger
Yeah,
side.
this on the other side.
This passenger side.
There we go. Ooh. Thank you. There we go. Leave it to Audiocat.
Exactly. This is the behind the scenes.
He just fakes it till he makes it. And hopes
No, he know what he's doing. He know
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Today your heart is talking a lot, and you putting me.
Man, he talk like this all the time now. You just catching
I
on?
spoke to him yesterday, and I told him, listen, and we cannot deny that. I spoke to him last night. I said, listen, man, I'm actually proud of you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of history with him. So I said, listen, I'm actually proud of you lately. You're taking control. You're doing the leadership. What I want you. I know you excel. I told him the story. Maybe y'all haven't heard it. You need my video, but this is important too. Get my camera out.
This is your camera. What is you talking about?
They all got her on top. I don't know what
Well, hey.
But long story short, I gave him the story about the eagle. And if y'all don't know about the story, then I'm gonna go ahead and share it with y'all right now. Let him get his.
Hold on. Let me get my camera ready. You gonna tell your story about the eagle?
This is a true story, guys. He did tell me. And even though I give him a hard time, he is the best boss I've ever had.
Don't try to make up for it.
Yeah, exactly.
I got all your fellas.
Hey, man, get out of here with this simp stuff, man. Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
All right, go. Yesterday I was telling him, and I'm surprised that he's actually, they say when you're around people, you show your true colors, and you've been disrespecting me all day. And now come here.
Get on up right
Don't get scared. No, come here. I told him, I was telling him yesterday that I'm actually proud of him. But there's a lot of history with Drew. He worked for me many years ago, and for certain reasons, we just didn't come to a conclusion in which I had to release him. For a while, he was reaching out to me. And I brought him back on the team, and there's a reason behind that. Don't. We Puerto Ricans are famous for something. But long story short, I was telling him that I'm actually proud of him for the changes he's made. He's changed his character. He's changed into being a more serious person, taking the job serious, doing what he has to do. And there's leadership, and I shared with him the story of the eagle. The story goes like this. My father told me that one time, many, many years ago, there was an eagle who had his nest on top of a tree, and underneath that tree there just happened to be a chicken coop. And the day that he had his egg, one of the eggs happened to just fall perfectly down and land exactly where the hen had her chicken eggs. The time went by, and the hen would come every day and sit down on those eggs like they were hers, because she had hers within the mix there. Well, the time came in which they began to hatch, and when they began to hatch, a couple weeks later, delayed, the eagle hatched. So the chickens were hatched first, and then the eagle came to pass. Well, as it grew, the mother hen took the eagle as its own, and it would teach it how to be a chicken. It would go eat like a chicken, it'll go walk like a chicken, they'll go feed on the thing that they eat out there, the grasses, and go do all that. And it grew up with a bunch of chickens. One time, an eagle came from the expansion of the sky, and when the chickens saw the eagle in the sky, they all became very scared and afraid, and they decided to run back home to their coop because they were respecting that was the king of the air, the eagle. And they all ran back, and they said, come on, we need to go. And this eagle, in amazement, was just stuck looking at the sky, and he saw this bird fly by with this great wings expansion and how it soared so high, and he's like, man, I love that bird. I wish that I was an eagle. I wish that I was an eagle, not knowing the whole time that he was an eagle. The point of the story is that sometimes you hang around with chickens when you're really an eagle, and you're not able to soar where you can soar or get to where you can get to because you're in the wrong environment that holds you back. And we're talking with him yesterday, and the times have changed. I brought this to the story because I want him to expand to another horizon. Potentials, you can only have success when you're able to have successful people with you, when you're able to count on a team. You can't build everything on your own. There is a point of leveraging. We need people in the team that can make things work. Your eyes become my eyes, and I was talking about this yesterday, and he's on that route. So hopefully after today he doesn't get fired for the true heartness that he has showed us today and what his real feelings are about me. But it's just one of those things that we share with him. So
I like that story. Man, and you say your dollars? Okay,
get out my face.
The story that my mom told me and my brothers growing up, right?
I gotta get this one.
So we grew up in Grand Prairie, right? And so my mom, she said, when they first got to Grand Prairie, way before all the people and stuff got there, said it was just animals and it was really flat. And so she said the fastest thing in the prairie was a jackrabbit, And so she said all the animals would come because a train started coming through, and they would watch that train come through. And they said, man, that train is fast. And Jackrabbit said, hell, I'm faster than that train. Jackrabbit take off, go race the train, beat the train, slow down, look at everybody and run up under the bottom of the train and keep on going. All the animals was amazed. Said one day the Jackrabbit saw the train coming and he said, man, I can beat that train as I always do. He run up there, started running with the train, run under the bottom of the train, slipped and stumbled. The train clipped him, cut a piece of his tail off. All the animals started laughing at him. The Jackrabbit said, man, I'm finna go get my piece of tail. Took back running, ran back up under the train, grabbed his piece of tail. The train hit him and cut his head off. The moral to the story is my mama told me and my brothers, don't lose your head over a piece of tail.
Yeah. Over that piece of tail now. Hey, metaphor right there. That was a metaphor right there. You had to be using your brain to catch on to that one. You know what I'm talking about? All right? You know. He got scared. Yeah, that's it. He just sitting himself. I'm gonna hit them 4 trucks.
All right, y'all, so we got it pretty much situated.
Hold on. It's real dark.
Let it light up. Not lighting up?
No.
You want to get that light?
Yeah.
Switch it around. Yeah, we'll put it right here on top of this. Come here.
Yeah, put it right here. Yeah, that's good. It's right there.
Okay.
All right, folks, so we pretty much got it ready to go. We got the letter stuck on the Soul Snatcher's car. This is the Soul Snatcher Self Demonology. Y'all gotta know him by now, but this is what we got done. So he wants you to know what he's using when he's snatching your soul. So tell him why you chose this.
Hey man, this is something I've been wanting to do for the longest. My man Audiocat was the only person that could pull it off and get this done. I want this done, man, because I got so many of the young folks that come to me and say, man, what type of tires you running? Are they this? Are they that? And every other tire company, they got the names on there, but my tire company don't, so I got to go on and represent for them. You know how we do it in the hood, hood style. You know, we bring the new flavor in. So,
and I'll tell you one thing, to me, I truthfully love it. I'm impressed with it. I've done a couple of them before and I liked it, but these I'm actually loving it because you're going to know exactly what's going on. And, you know, we really want to thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for the support you're giving us. It really means a lot to us. Don't forget, if you're subscribed to me and you don't know who he is, what's your channel? You pretty much should, but in case you don't.
Man, we snatching souls.
You're gonna see me if you love the street race. I mean, if you love the racing of the cars and the
no
cars,
street. I'm not on the street.
No street. If you love race, he's the strip. I'm learning, man. I'm learning. But you know, if you really do love the car scene, man, and you really love racing and you want to see it, this man can get it done. The video I posted, my car coming up in the front end was, I mean, a beautiful experience. Yeah. It was a great time for me in the track.